this is Emily from the IQhub, and I wanted to show you some of our exhibits we have here. The first one we're going to go over is Squanto's gift. So we're going to be trying to showcase some different exhibits every couple weeks, and this one's first. Let's see what it's all about. Squanto was not only a farmer, but he was also a negotiator. He traveled to Spain, England, and Newfoundland, which allowed him to perfect his negotiating skills. He was fluent in English, and this ability to communicate effectively helped when dealing with the Pilgrims. He began to share traditional agricultural wisdom, and he learned that placing a fish next to a newly planted seed would provide a bountiful harvest. With this harvest, a fall feasting tradition began. We have come to know this tradition as Thanksgiving. Squanto then began his legacy of helping the Pilgrims as a negotiator of truces and trade deals between them and various regional Native American leaders. So now we're going to show you a garden activity that comes from Native American legend called the Three Sisters. And this is something that you can do at home with your family, and hopefully you guys can have a lot of fun with this. There's a PowerPoint story that follows. You can read that and see more about the legend. And then it has some steps of how you and your family can do this on your own. But I'm going to show you some things you're going to need and kind of how to get you started and see if this is something you're interested in. This is an activity we do in the IQhub when visitors are in, but since you're going to do this on your own, these are the pots that we use. You can find any pots in your garage, your garden, something that you can get your seeds started in. You're going to need corn, beans, and squash. And the corn is the first thing that's going to be important in the garden. That's going to act as the trellis for the beans, so the beans can have something to grow and hold on to. And the squash is going to be the ground cover that goes around your Three Sisters garden. And all three of these seeds are going to be planted together in a mound. And so to get you started before you put the mound garden outside, you would take your pot and probably fill it about halfway full. That's what I would do in these little pots, with soil, and then put my seed inside the pot and cover it with some soil, add a little water to get it started, and probably put it on a window ledge, give it some sun for 2 weeks, and then you would transplant the corn outside and the beans and the squash on either side of the corn to help your mound garden grow correctly. And hopefully you guys can try this with your family. You get to read the story, you get to do the activity, and learn a little bit more about Native American culture and have a successful Three Sisters garden.